friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Cherie Vogt with Allegra Design Studios, and today I am going to help you troubleshoot your 3D Seint Foundation. If you are having any issues with application or longevity, stay tuned because I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to get the best wear from this amazing foundation. So let's check it out. So whether you've been using our 3D foundation for a while now or you're brand new to it, these tips and tricks I think are going to help you as you use our foundation. Okay, so the first question that I want to address is, it doesn't seem to stay on my face. It seems like it's slipping off or it feels really oily. So the thing that I want to tell you here is that you're going to have a bit of an adjustment period. Most likely you've been using either a powder or a liquid foundation, and those are both very drying to our skin. Throughout the day, both the liquid and the powder are going to cause your skin to overcompensate and produce more oils to keep it hydrated, to keep your moisture level maintained throughout the day. So your skin is actually used to producing extra oil. And so with our cream foundations, it actually acts as a barrier and it retains that moisture for you. So you're not putting anything on your skin that's going to be drying it throughout the day. So now that's actually super great because you're really going to notice a glow and a moisture retention in your skin. But for the first little while your skin is getting used to that, it's going to be still producing some of that oil, even though you're retaining the moisture on your skin. So it's going to give it extra hydration, which is going to make it feel a little bit oily, and it may even feel like it's kind of slipping off and not staying for the full duration of the day. A couple things you can do to combat that in the meantime while you just kind of push through is to use a translucent powder to help set it. So we have one called the Vanilla Dust, or you can use whatever brand you have. And you're just gonna lightly tap it onto the areas that are a little bit oilier. Sometimes it'll be like your T-zone, might be a little bit on your chin, wherever you feel like it. You can just use that powder to set it a little bit throughout the day until your skin becomes more adapted to this new makeup. Another thing you might want to try is a primer. So we have a setting powder called the Stay Spray. We have one with SPF and one without. But you don't have to use ours. You can use, if you have a primer or a setting spray, you can use the setting spray before you put any of the makeup on, and that's going to help it as a primer. Or you can use a mixture of both, the setting spray, and then powder your nose and powder some of those areas just to kind of give it a little bit more of that longevity. I do promise though that that's only going to be needed for the first little while. Once your skin is used to the makeup and not overcompensating with oil production, you're not going to have to use that. So just remember, everybody's skin is different. You're going to have to try a few of these different things and maybe a combination of them just to find your sweet spot, because your skin is yours. And so it'll be what works for mine isn't always going to work for you, but I can give you some of these different ideas and see what is going to work well for you. Okay, question number 2. My 3D foundation is not blending well. So ladies, this is actually a problem of color. If you're finding that your foundation, your cream foundation, is not blending into each other, into the contour color, and or it's just not blending at all, it really is as simple as you're just using the wrong color. So what I would suggest is chat with your artist and let them know the issue that you're having and that you want to try the next shade darker. Likely that's going to be the simplest fix, and you're going to find that it is going to blend and melt into your skin perfectly. Don't toss the lighter color, and the reason for that is because our skin kind of moves through different shades, so we're never actually going to be one single color every single day of the year. I find that from winter to summer and in spring and fall, and even in winter when I'm kind of going in between maybe doing a self-tan and then kind of lightening up again, my skin goes through numerous different shades. And so keep that lightest color. You can use it for your under eyes just to brighten up, on the bridge of your nose and on your chin just to kind of give it a little bit of a pop. So don't feel like you have to toss it. I would say keep it and grab that next color darker, and you'll be golden. Okay, so the next question I want to address has to do with coverage. So it's not giving me the coverage that I'm used to getting. So what I want to say about this is two different options. Number one is we can work together to use color science and do some color correcting on your face. Now we can do this with the 3D foundation, but we also now have a totally separate line in SEINT Beauty, and it's called Demi. Demi uses color science to use less makeup and target those areas that are distracting on your face, using color science and the color wheel, actually, essentially. And you're going to be able to neutralize those distractions, and you're not going to have to pile on tons of makeup. The other option is to use what you've used in the past. So if you have under eye circles that you're just really wanting to use your old concealer, you totally can do that. So use your concealer that you're used to using, and then use your 3D foundation over top to get that 3D effect and the contour and the glow that you can get from our cream foundation. You can just put that over top of some of those other things you used to use. There's no rules here, right? So whatever you find works really well for you, go ahead and do that. We just want you to love your skin, love your makeup, and enjoy wearing it. If you do have questions about the Demi, or even color correcting a little bit with the 3D, feel free to reach out to me or reach out to your artist and ask them some questions about it. Not everybody is going to be Demi certified. Currently, I am not Demi certified, but I am working on it, and so I will be able to help you with that, hopefully very soon. Okay, so I sometimes hear from people that they feel like it's a little bit heavy or sticky. There's a couple things that I want to say to this. Again, like the first question, it's a totally different product than what you've ever used before. So there is just that adjustment period to get used to what it feels like on your skin. It doesn't set like a regular foundation. So our creams will stay movable on your skin throughout the day. And so you'll definitely have to get used to that. Here's the benefits of that though. For those of us with maturing skin, when you're going to have, you know, some creasing, every makeup is going to have some creasing if you have a full foundation on, in the fine lines and maybe wrinkles. Because this doesn't set, you're going to be able to just take your finger and just press into it, and it's going to smooth out any makeup that's kind of set in those little lines, and it'll smooth it all out. And literally in a matter of a couple seconds, you're totally fresh faced again. The next thing I want to mention is with this makeup, it actually does have quite a bit of coverage. And I actually find that sometimes we put on way more than we actually need. And so because we're used to like putting on a full layer onto our skin, we end up putting on too much. And so yeah, it's gonna feel a little bit tacky if you put on far too much. Try a different way of applying it. And by that, I mean, let me just grab my brush. So, where's my brush? Okay, so this one's my favorite. It's the B squared. So on the smaller end of the B squared brush, as opposed to swiping in your palette and then wiping it on your face, we're gonna try dabbing and then dabbing it on. Okay, and you're gonna use the dabbing motion or pressing it to pick up and pressing it to apply. That's gonna help you not be so heavy-handed with how much you're applying onto your face, and it's gonna give you a much lighter application, which is totally still buildable. You can absolutely keep adding more if you're needing more coverage. But sometimes when you swipe to pick up and you swipe to apply, it really is just putting on far too much. You don't need that much. So that will definitely make you feel sticky. So I would say give that a try, a different application, as well as just getting used to having it be kind of movable instead of setting like a regular foundation. So I really hope this was helpful for you. If you have any other troubleshooting questions, feel free to pop them in the comments below and I will answer them the best I can. If you want to reach out to me, feel free. Follow me on Instagram for more helpful tips. Do a Makeup Monday live on Instagram, so go ahead and check that out and join me there. If you liked this video and it was helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe so I can see you again here next time. Again, thanks so much for being here, guys, and we will see you again next time. Bye.